The moment of truth has finally arrived. So we did, we listened to the rest of it, and here's everything, like all the files. The rest of what we needed to listen to was like some of the shadowing stuff, and we revised some of it, and it ended up being 12 hours and 5 minutes exactly. It's kind of funny because I was talking about how I really like the number 5 as well. So this is perfect. Either way, here we are, and yeah, this I don't know what's gonna happen after I push this button. I hope it's not like some more stuff I have to do, but like, let's see what happens. This is the moment of truth. Like I said, I've been working for the past 5 months for this moment to just finish this project. Okay, let's see here. I think that's it. Enter all this stuff and let's go. It says that the audiobook is published. I have submitted it. I will get an automatic message once it's available for sales. Once that occurs, yeah. Oh my God. Let's flip this camera real quick. Come on, turn around. Okay, nice. All right, we have done it. We have finally submitted our audiobook. Finally. This is what I wanted the last week, but if I were to give one lesson for myself and anyone who is going to make any project or product in the future, this is obvious advice, but the first draft is never good enough. The second draft is also never good enough. The third or fourth or fifth might be. And I think for me, it was closer to around 4 or 5 drafts for every single audio file. I went over every file, I think 4 to 5 times. And this past week was like my fourth to fifth time. Some of them I did better than others, especially towards the end, because as I kept going with this project, my skill improved, my sense improved in terms of like how I should do the spacing, my editing improved. And there are still some spots where, I listened back and I was like, okay, I could have done better there. There's some extraneous noises that, like a slight buzzing from maybe like a lawnmower far away or whatever, that you can hear if you listen very closely and stuff like that. But it isn't like that bad. So I was like, okay, we just got to keep going. And it's only for like 2 seconds. We just got to keep going. So that's what we did. And we realized, now that we have those hearing abilities and better sense of like how we should edit and all that stuff, it won't happen again in the future. And we did clean up a fair amount of it as well. But man, we have learned so much from this project, and I just feel like I have a lot to share, and I have a lot to do from here on in terms of sharing that information and promoting this product that I spent so much time on. I think total time, I need to do a bigger reflection and calculation. I might be under, like, I'm not exaggerating, I might be under playing how much time I spent on this, but I feel like it's 500 to 600 hours that I spent working on this audiobook, which is an insane amount of time. And like I said, I think I might be underestimating how much time I spent, because that's what I do all the time. For some reason, I always think that things take less time than expected, but I know for sure this week alone, I spent at least 16 hours every single day working on the final draft of the audiobook. Literally waking up, working on the book, eating, working on the book, eating again for dinner, working on the book, sleeping around midnight, and then waking up again around 7 and doing the same thing. So that was my week. And if you just do that, 7 times 16, actually, what is that? Let's see, to 112? I can't do math right now. Um, yeah, let's just say that's about around 100 hours. That alone, literally just this week alone, I spent around 100 hours. So, and I worked on this thing for 5 months. So, like I said, 500 to 600 hours is probably an underestimate time. But man, I'm so glad I'm done. Man, a part of me feels like I wanna like actually cry because this has been my entire life for the past few months, and I just it's crazy how much work I put into this, man. Shit, man. Oh my God, like, dude, I feel I feel like I've never gotten emotional about my work before, like ever in my entire life. About school, about my work. I don't give a shit about every past thing I've done in my entire life. But this project, like, holy shit, I put so much of my heart and soul into it. It's like, god damn. Like, oh my god, I don't even understand. I didn't think I was gonna like tear up. I actually feel so emotional about this. It's intense how much I feel about this. Like, damn. But like I said, like this experience was, even though a lot of it was just like on my own, just working constantly, like just working towards something that I like envisioned, that I believe in, that I now that I've cleaned up so much, I feel like it's a legit product and it's my first one. And I just, the phrase, the cliche phrase of like blood, sweat, and tears and all that shit. I feel that like so much, like for the first time, like in my life, man. Like, geez, I can't stress it enough. It's like I wish that I did something like this way sooner. I wish that I poured my heart and like time and work into a project like with this amount of effort way sooner in my life, because I think I would have realized so many things that I realized during this project. And moving forward, like things are going to be like so different. I think everything I do from here on, I will carry the experience of this project. Even if nobody buys this audiobook, even if nobody cares about this audiobook, the fact that I went through this journey, I think that's like it's more than enough for me to have gone through that journey and learned everything that I did and feel like stronger for it. Like my entire skill set, my entire mental capacity to like do work, everything has upgraded. I feel like I leveled up. If it were a game, I feel like I leveled up at like 50 levels or something, just working on this project. And yeah, I think from here on, I'm just gonna like I gotta work on these bigger projects. I feel like that it's where it's at. It's where I feel the most challenged and the most like emotion and most like I believe in the stuff that I'm doing. And it's got to be the bigger stuff. It's sort of like it's sort of like my 30-day challenges. There are some 30-day challenges that are like okay, and then there are other 30-day challenges where it pushes me to be like the peak version of myself, like 300 kanji in 30 days. That challenge made me this, like, I swear to God, that 30-day period was the smartest I've ever been in my entire life. Like, I don't know what happened to me, but my brain was just like super on fire and I was just on it. Like, something changed in my brain. I, I, I know I sound like I'm exaggerating, but I wish people can go into my brain or like my head and feel what I felt during that challenge. Like I felt so invigorated. And same with the 100 push-ups and 50 pull-ups every single day for 30 days and not missing a single day, having like my hands internally bleed and all that shit. Like physically, I felt the strongest I felt in a long time. I was the strongest. I did 19 pull-ups in a row after that challenge, which I've never been able to do before. But that was last year. I probably can't do it anymore. But like these things that push me to be like literally It's so cliche, but like the best version of myself, even if it's temporary, it gives me, it gives me a, it makes me feel alive. It makes me feel like I was gonna make a different video for this, but I'll mention it here too. I really think that, you know, passion and all that stuff, because everyone talks about passion, everyone wants to find their passion. Like, what are you passionate about? That's like a big question, right? I don't think that I care about that question anymore. I feel like my passion, like what I'm passionate about is living, is just doing my thing. I'm not passionate about a certain thing. For me, passion is a state of being. Passion is like me engaging in the challenges that I have engaged in, the projects that I have engaged in, and going all out and feeling like I'm pushing myself to do things I've never done before and feeling this extreme high from it. Like I legit feel high from the challenges that I do. And I feel like that's passion to me. And as long as I apply that to basically anything, right? I am passionate about it. I'm just passionate about life and just doing the things. So that's why for me, I'm like, if I ever get asked that question again, that's my answer. Like, I'm passionate about everything that I choose to do and want to do and have challenged myself to do. Like, I'm not passionate about a single, like, one thing. Like, I used to say, oh yeah, I'm passionate about piano, but, you know, other things, I just like doing them. But that's not really the answer, at least for me anymore. Life has, life has shown me through all the random projects that I've done, like, that this is what I'm passionate about. Just doing my thing and challenging myself to be like the peak version of myself. So there's a lot more coming, and I think for the fear challenge, you know, we'll I don't know if it's worth continuing. I feel like I need to construct future challenges to be more like the kanji challenge, where I do push myself to do extreme things, and it upgrades me, it levels me up. Like that's where I need to go towards. The fear stuff, it's not a bad thing to do, but as a challenge, I don't think it's good enough. So I'll talk about the future stuff later. But for now, I'm just happy that I'm done with this audiobook. Like, oh man, this was a very interesting 5 months. And now that I'm done, I just got to promote it. And like I said, like, I used to be afraid of self-promotion and I used to not like it, but after experiencing what I've experienced, I'm gonna self-promote the shit out. I'm gonna promote this book. I created it obviously, but I just, this is my product. This is something I, like I said, poured my heart into, and I'm just gonna promote it because I feel like I care about it. I believe in it, and I think it can help others. I genuinely do, for learning the essential Japanese for traveling. And I just feel like there's nobody better to champion your work than you. Because if you truly believed in it, if you truly worked your ass off for it, like, you're not going to be afraid of promotion. You're not going to be afraid of self-promotion. Like, trust me, you're going to want to self-promote because you just feel so strongly about it, and you want others to see like what you worked on. Okay, that's it. This is the moment this was the moment I was working towards for such a long time. Now that it's done, I'm glad I recorded the moment. Did not expect myself to cheer up, but I did. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to check it out. I know there's probably a way for you guys to access it for free as well. Like a new Audible membership gives like a credit or something, and you can use the credit to get the book. Like I want people to listen to it. I want people to use it. The ebook's gonna be free for 5 days because that's how much I can do it for the promotion, and then the PDF attachment is also gonna be free. Like I'm not doing this for the money. I'm not. I don't even think this audiobook is gonna make much money. This was something I thought of felt passionate about, felt like I wanted to create a project like this, an audiobook for once, something where it helps others as well. And Japan was like part of my journey for the past 2 years, and I just wanted to make it. So yeah, the money is not like the objective here. Okay, that's all. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.